Hello guys, Sue Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 84. Now, before I read you Arthur's family vacation, I'd like to read you, this will be a 4-part story series of a new book I just recently got today. This is released last month. It's called Believe Yourself, well that's the place to start, what we learn from Arthur. It's by Mark Brown. It has about 10 chapters in this book. Now, let's read it now. So we got, shall we? So we got. Anyway. Wow, it has a lot of drawings of Arthur seen here. I would love to hear about this. Anyways, next page. Oh my god. Who drew him? Anyway. DJ Bob, if you watch this now, this is for you. Anyway. Believe yourself, well that's the place to start. But anyway, what to learn from Arthur by Mark Brown. Little Brown Company, New York and Boston. This is a kid start for this. Well, that's the Canadian stuff, I guess. Anyway, from a wonderful family and all of you, it's like me. Let me tell you a trivia. For you in another video, because this will be something I wanted to do on Monday, but right now I want to tell you about the book, okay? We're going to do 2 chapters today, and then we'll do the other 2, the other 2, and the other 2, and then the other 2. And then we'll be done with this book. And then we'll wrap up the whole Bedtime Stories episode with a huge bang. So yeah. So, believe in yourself, well that's the place to start. But anyway, Chapter 1. Welcome to Wit and the Wisdom of Arthur. Okay? A newscaster in Chicago once asked me to describe Arthur in just a few words. Okay? I told her that Arthur is an 8-year-old aardvark navigating the mud puddles of life. Okay? He doesn't always do it with great wisdom. Wow. But what 8-year-olds does, okay, what kids see in Arthur is sometimes real, like them, like me, for example. I was 8 years old, wearing a necktie as an 8-year-old, 8.5-year-old. I just want to do this just in case. This is a movie day. If you watch this, Makara, Anna, Tanisha, it's for you. Anyway, with no superpowers. And I have to agree with that. I mean, I wanted to be a superpower when I was an 8-year-old, but I couldn't. Anyway, who sometimes need help from his friends, family, and friends. I have to agree with Arthur 100%. Anyway, the characters in his words are never perfect. Anyway, they made mistakes, get into trouble, fight with their friends. They show that you can learn from your mistakes and become a better person. Most of all, kids see that Arthur had a good heart. That's a fun fact for you, Arthur. Mark Brown, excuse me. Anyway, Arthur had tackled some of his life's smallest and greatest challenges, from head lies and bullying, to fear. At the time he's punched in the face of DW, I'm so not gonna look in my like this, running a corner like that. But anyway, stay tuned this Monday to see what I talk about. Okay, and asked me to copy it with the loved one's cancer diagnosis. Yeah, just like Gwen Eiffel, who inspired me to do what I do best. And of course my inspiration is Jim Lair, who got me inspired to do what I do best in the past 2 decades. Anyway. Characters with autism like me, because I've been diagnosed with autism anyway. Dyslexia and asthma didn't let their conditions define what they could accomplish, okay? And they could all celebrate when Arthur's teacher, Mr. Ratburn, married a special someone, Patrick. Oh boy, I will talk about that in Monday's film that I worked on from about Arthur. That will be something at the end of Arthur's series. Anyway, the books and the television episodes has tried to create a safe place where kids can see themselves and their families represented. Parents and teachers appreciate that the stories model family. Happy to pronounce this word. Sorry, Mark, if you watch this. Anyway, forgiveness, honesty, and generosity. Okay, but kids love the humor, which is on my humor side of things. Anyway, but we'll never lost sight of having fun. Thank you very much, Mark Brown. You were one of the geniuses behind it. There are magic that happens in the space between us and the page of the book or on screen where imagination in real life can merge in a transformative way. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Anyway, my friend Fred Rogers, who inspired me to see, if you haven't checked out my journal, Mr. Rogers, you saw in my inbox bill. Mr. Rogers did, and that inspired me to watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. If Rogers is one of the Ubers, it's for you. Anyway, my friend Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, it's my child growing up. Yeah, next to Jim Lehter's inspiration for me. Anyway, call it Scared, okay? He said that we can do a lot with that space, okay? Where truth is a paramount. Kind of wants to be a Paramount and the Paramount Plus streaming service app, but that's just me. Anyway, importance, okay? And I like to think that one of the best things Arthur have done all these many years is tell children the truth. Children look for the media for truth. We all do. Mark Brown said that. Thank you, Mark, for all the dedication and humor regarding to what's going to happen next. And you see that in the first 2 pages of the book? That's what it all said here. Next page. Anyway. Believe in each other. And this is the only thing I'm going to read in the book. And then we'll be wrapping up part 1 of this book. Okay? First of all, wait, this is a wrap up. Okay. Makes more sense, okay? You're going to see 40 pages of pictures. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway. I see each other of my students for who they are. Unique, Mr. Ratburn said that. Anyway. Believe in each other. Anyway, this will be part 1 of the book. And we'll finally finish with Believe in Each Other book. Anyway. When the world seems like a little lonely, scary or unknown, it helps to have friends and family to be by your side. Arthur and his friends have taught us how to come together and believe in the very best of each other and what we will have to offer. This is why we're going to tell Mr. Ratburn. And the TV series look more different than drawings. So, that makes more sense. You know that? Next page. Anyway. Sometimes the last person you expect will be there to support you, okay? When Arthur rips his pants. How would that happen? In school, it's Binky who was the first one to rush to help him. I have to agree with Binky. Help him. Anyway. Because he's once experienced the same embarrassment. Yeah. Everyone in the cafeteria began to laugh. Arthur couldn't move, but Binky grabbed 2 trays to cover him. Quick, he whispered, into the kitchen, Binky to Arthur. From the episode the book, Arthur's Underwear. Seen here. And I'll talk about that in the episode called Arthur's Underwear episode of Bedtime Stories. But that's just me. And yeah, I was going to be amazed with that book. And I'm really amazed, you know? That's just me. Next page. Anyway. Now, this is the one I really want to talk about. Now, this is based off of the season 9 episode, but that's just me. George had a hard time saying no to Buster. I felt worried for Buster, especially because it's a Buster episode. I really love, and it's a George episode, excuse me. It's one of my childhood favorite things, you know. I trusted Buster, you know. The voice is Daniel Brugno, you know, because I really trusted him as Buster. Because he's a legend as Buster, you know. Saying, it's time to meet Buster, PBS Kids. You know, I have a great influence on Buster, but the early days in this saying, wow, and this whole Living Books thing, which I did saw on. If you haven't checked out my Arbor's TV Trouble video on a few of them on my main channel, go check it out. Anyway, because he wants to be liked by all. But Arthur reminds him to be honest. I have to agree. And speak up to himself. Being honest is an important step to building trust and fair relationships. 100% agree. And believe in each other. Yes. That's the point about Arthur and what he said about George. Anyway, you can't keep on saying yes to Buster. I have to agree with Buster. George at this point. Anyway, every time he wants to say something, and that's why I had to keep saying that every time I wanted to mix things up. Anyway, what if he wants your shoes next time? Says by Arthur to George. Yeah, I have to agree with Arthur. Sorry about that. Anyway, from George Bowes' top episode from season 9. Yeah, I have to agree with Arthur at this point. You know. Every time Arthur going to say something to George, that is a nice thing to do. Do something, you know. And besides, I'm recording all the Arthur episodes from seasons 1 to 25 at a mega marathon on PBS Kids and my local station nearby. Unfortunately, 2 of the episodes were not on for season 24. It's not on TV because I never have it yet. I never record it yet, and that's what's the problem, you know? Anyway, next page. Anyway. Even the brain knows that homework can be overwhelming. Okay. So he explains how to use the internet search. Okay? That one I've never seen. This is a season 11 episode. Okay? Give a friend some tips one day. They'll return the favor in the future. This girl kind of reminds me of Stacy from the Goofy movie. Or Roxanne Difference from the Goofy movie. Or Pepper Ann. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Anyway. 5 pages. How do I write 5 pages? This will be what college is like. No, college is like, when you go to college, you have to get a degree from high school and making a college thing for 4 years straight, and or when you grow up and other things and graduate from college. I'm not sure it's for me at least. I went to one things for 1 month and dropped out. That's just me. Anyway, except that we still have be in bed by 9 and can't drive. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Anyway, Buster the Brain from Francine's Powerful Paper from season 11. Now, this page I said kind of reminds me of Stacy, Roxanne, and Pepper Ann. Now, in the girl thing, but you know, Buster and Brain won't talk very enough at these points. You know that's the difference. Next page. Anyway, if you saw my Arthur's Halloween episode of Bedtime Stories, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Arthur and DW learn to believe each other. You have to get to know each other when you end up in Mrs. Tipple's house on Halloween. Okay. They learn she's not the witch everyone likes. And she kind of reminds me, like I said, Margaret Hamilton for the Wicked Witch of the West from 1939 movie The Wizard of Oz to me. That's just me. Anyway. I've waited all night for trick-or-treaters. Years ago, our doorbell never stopped ringing. Which I read in the Bedtime story episode you saw last time. Anyway. Maybe it's broken like the windows, said DW. Miss Tibble nodded. It was hard for me to keep up with this big place these days. Maybe we can help you fix up your yard. The place won't look so spooky, and said Arthur. Arthur, DW, and Mrs. Tipple from Arthur's Halloween. Now, you saw these pages. Look at the remastered version of the book. You know, Arthur doesn't look so bad drawing like these nose, and you saw in Arthur's nose. If you haven't saw Arthur's nose episode, go check it out on my main channel. That's just me. Next page. Anyway. Now, I saw this when I was recording Georgia Public Broadcast when I was at my dad's house. And then all of a sudden, years later, I love it. Anyway. Sometimes you have to really listen to hard, okay? To what your friends are trying to tell you. And I really love to do that anyway. Even when you don't want to hear it. Like when Francine struggled to sing. I have to agree, yeah. Play the drums at the same time. You know, kind of reminds me of Roger Taylor for Queen, Vinnie Paul on Pantera for Drum Damage Plan and other things. And of course, Phil Rudd of AC/DC and so forth. But that's just me. Anyway, what kind of friends are you anyway? Why don't you tell me I sound so bad? We all told you. Francie and Arthur from the TV special. It's Arthur, It's Only Rock and Roll, starring the Backstreet Boys. Okay, that makes more sense. The drawings make more difference. And see here, drawings like this. This is a 2002 special event. And you saw this earlier. You know, I really love the drawings. You know, it really makes more sense to me to get this out of the way. I really love to appreciate this book and it makes more sense. And that's just me. Next page. Anyway. Now, this one, I have to see the episode. I have not seen some parts of season 5 yet. But anyway. I love the season 5 episode and it makes it more different to make fun of Binky's parents. Why? Anyway. There will always be a time in life when you think your parents are the opposite of who you are. But they're still a part of you. Will always love you. I have to agree, yeah. They're not my parents. They're just like them. I don't know who they are. Binky. From the episode, kids are from Earth, parents from Papua. Yeah, I've seen this episode, never mind. From season 5, okay? Now, this one, okay, I've seen the episode, and if you haven't saw the episode, and based off of, and now works more of us parents, you know, it just makes more sense instead of, and now works more of us kids. I never heard that before, but until 2008. But that's just me. Next page. Anyway. Now, I've seen the season 2 episode, but we'll get to that anyway. When Buster confesses that he's not sure what he wants to spend time at home after his parents' recent divorce. Okay. Arthur tries to help his friend by getting creative. Maybe a little too creative? Okay. We'll dig a pit under my house and you live in it. They'll never find you, Arthur the Buster from Arthur's Faraway Friends from season 2. I felt worried for Buster in the season 2 episode. You know, having jokes like this based on my upcoming Arthur joke series, I want to do this next year or 2 years from now, but I wanted to make a more difference when Arbor's canceling. I'm not going to be able to do it next year, but because of my mom's retirement, but maybe next 2 years. Because of busy life ahead of me. But anyway, next page. Anyway. Now, from April 9th, I've seen some parts of April 9th. But anyway. Friends of them that are most difficult times. When Lakewood Elementary School is damaged, which I saw in bits and pieces of the April 9th episode. It was the greatest 9/11 episode I've ever seen. Okay? In the fire, invaluable possessions are lost. Sue Ellen is grateful to still have what matters most. Her friends, who Ambassador Dashy, haven't asked this word, sorry, help one another during this difficult time. Yeah. I have to agree. Sue Ellen. A hug, Arthur. And then everybody else. Especially me. Thank you. Anyway. This Friday will be the 1 month since April 9th. Okay. So much has happened since then. I never want to go through another fire. Okay. But I also never want to lose the feeling that each day is special. My friends are the best in the world. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you make my heart warming well, okay? And that if we stick together, we can make through just about everything. Sue Ellen for April 9th Part 2, which I had not seen. I've seen Part 1, but not Part 2. Anyway, Season 7. This is a 9/11 episode from 2002. This is 9/11 came out in 2001, but this episode came out in 2002. If you haven't checked out what I was talking about, it's gonna be a new offer video that'll be coming out Monday, so be look out for that. Next page. Anyway. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway. Excuse me. Okay. I saw Miss Montgomery last time I checked was during the COVID-19 pandemic. And then that inspired me to do a Recess Jokes episode about the COVID-19 episode called Germ Warfare. The episode is called Germ Warfare, but I can't be wrong. Sorry about that. But anyway. When you struggle to find the right words, you can't count on your friends. I have to agree with Mrs. Montgomery. And this one's from the season 13 episode. Bedtime. Anyway. Like when Francine is afraid of seeing someone she loves and have cancer. Now, the problem here, with my full point of view, I just felt worried, That was a thing that I really want to change, If I would do something like that, it was very, very, very interesting, That's just me. Anyway, someone, but doesn't know how to express it, okay? I'm sorry I haven't come to see you. I was afraid of that. Okay? You don't have to explain. It could be pretty frightening to see someone you care about when they're sick. Freddie Mercury did for the Beasts of Days of Lives, everybody! Anyway, Francine makes McGarry from the Frank Murray of season 13. I never heard of season 13 of Arthur in my life. Now this one, I have not seen. I have really not seen it yet. But hide that press. Next page. Anyway, even when the family member goes through a life arbitrary medical condition, yeah, it was just like my inspiration, Jim Lair. And the teary eye for this one, for right now at least, I felt like a teary in the eye for this one. I felt like emotional right now at this point, That's just me. It saddens when I lost inspiration 2 years ago, but, I really love to do it. I feel like I'm really in a tear in the eye for this one. But anyway, we have to believe that they still know us and love us. I have to agree with that book. Anyway, we turn that love by supporting them however we can. Yeah. People change. Okay? The body changes, the brains change as well. Not gonna say two, but anyway. But here's the thing. Your grandfather will always be your grandfather. I have to agree with Bobby 100%. Anyway. He's still in there, and he still loves you very much. Bobby. From Grandpa Dave's Memory Album Season 15. That one, I've not seen it yet. Season 15 was the last time I saw Arthur was Season 10. And some of the seasons I have not recognized yet. Now they had to shut down Arthur in season, and then cancel it probably this Monday. It's emotional for me to do it. But I'm recording the series starting tomorrow. But that's just me. Next page. Anyway. I have seen this. Well, you haven't saw my Bedtime Stories episode of Arthur's Thanksgiving, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Arthur step up in the comfort zone when he's assigned the role of director in the school play. Now, it was emotional for me to talk about this. It's not making me feel like laughing. It just feels like it's not even funny anymore. It was emotional to see what's next to Arthur. You know what I mean? But no one wants to take a most important role. I have to agree, yeah. His family and friends are there to support him they see how far he was willing to step up. That was nice. Anyway, the turkey Arthur began. It's a symbol of togetherness and Thanksgiving. Said a chorus of voice behind him. Arthur turned around and smiled. Okay, the drawings are the same thing. Different, okay? Arthur turned around and smiled. I guess Mom was right. The world is full of turkeys. I have to agree, yeah. Arthur from Arthur's Thanksgiving. Anyway, that was the best book ever in DW. Yeah, I can't see that. Anyway, this is the best book I have ever read in my life. Yeah, very catchy, but, that's just me. Next page. And I've seen this episode before, Arthur's birthday, and yeah, I really want to say this. How many pages left in this book? Oh, and a few words from DW. Yeah, and I'll stop it right there, okay? Okay, because I really want to stop, and then, okay, that will be good enough. Anyway, Arthur, and Muffy planned their birthday parties in the same day. What I thought, okay? Muffy declares whoever doesn't come over her party is not her friend. I felt worried for these guys. Need to do something 2 and 1 in one day. Jeez. Anyway. But Arthur finds the value of upon promise of his friendship. Mark Brown, I'd like to thank you for it. Anyway. Surprise, shouted everyone. Happy birthday, Muffy, said Arthur. The rest of your party's on the way, said Francine. After all, said Arthur. What's a birthday party without all of your friends? Arthur and friends to Muffy for Arthur's birthday. Now, if you haven't checked out my Bedtime Stories episode of Arthur's birthday, go check it out. I saw this before, and yeah, it was a great episode nonetheless. They drew it before, and I want to talk about this, and yeah. And after a few more pages, I have to wrap up this for part 1. Yeah, it's going to be a very long book. Anyway, next page. Anyway. Arthur and DW pulled up the hot. If you haven't checked out my Bedtime Stories episode of Arthur's Christmas, go check it out. Anyway. Arthur and DW proves that holidays are more about giving and helping when Arthur decides he is going to make Sam's favorite foods in one meal, which turned out to be a really smelly feast. Ew. Anyway, DW sniffs out trouble and swoops in to help save Christmas and offer to disqualify. Thank you, Sarah, for bringing up the whole thing. Anyway, DW can't fall asleep. I have to do something, she thought. Poor Arthur worked so hard, but if Santa could get on with one whiff of Arthur's present, he'd never step foot in the dining room, much less eat on any of it. DW from Arthur's Christmas. Yeah. Can you just go back to sleep, DW, or Santa will not come? Jeez. But that's the only thing about DW is just not go back to sleep, or DW will not see Santa at all. Next page. How many more pages? Okay, there is one more page left, and then we'll do. And now, and a few words from DW. And we'll wrap things up. Anyway. Okay. Taking responsibility often has the most despising rewards, okay? Arthur tries to prove that he can take care of his pet by looking after other people's pets, okay? Okay, if you haven't checked out Arthur's Pet Business episode of Bedtime Stories, go check it out, okay? When Scrumpy Perkius pops, Arthur gives the best award he ever as a thank you. A puppy is very own pal, okay? You've done a wonderful job taking care of Perky when she needs a friend the most. Mrs. Wood to Arthur, from Arthur's Pet Business. Now, Arthur, thank you very much for giving me that whole thing, and I do really appreciate it. Now, I'm going to do the third chapter, and we'll wrap things up for part 1, okay? And now a few words from DW, okay? Here's something I really not recognize from season 2, but I've not seen it yet. Anyway, I've seen bits and pieces, but anyway, I've seen bits and pieces of this episode. Anyway, her name is DW. That's it. Initials. You didn't get me at the kid for the whole name. From DW's goes to Washington season 2. Okay. I lose everything. I even lost my glasses. I'll help you find them for $5. No, you won't. Just still find them for you. But you have been looking for it and not be a cash register, for God's sakes. From Arthur the Loser from season 2. It's raining will die out there. You're not gonna melt, DW. Just stay indoors. Anyway, from Arthur's Almost Boring Day, I've seen that episode, season 1. Anyway, Arthur has I'll do Arthur's Chicken Box some other time, but that's just me. From Arthur's Chicken Box book. Anyway, now I know what True Power feels like. From DW's, I have not seen DW's library card yet. Oh, yeah, I've seen bits and pieces. But anyway, good enough. Now, these pages are good examples right there. And that was it for me. And on our next episode, we're going to read you Believe in Our Opening Your Eyes and Ears and Heart, followed by, and now a few words from DW, and of course, that's it. You know, and then believing and working together to make things better, okay? And that way, because after this is over, I am done, because we got about 4 more chapters left in the book, and then we'll be ready to go, you know, because if we're going to do this by, let's say, because acknowledgments, you know, because I have to get things done, because, you see, this book seen here, we got about 7 more chapters left for the book. Let me see how many chapters we got left. Oh yeah, 7. Okay. We got 7 more chapters left in the book, and then we'll be done with that, and then we'll be ready to go. So there you go. And that'll be episode of Bedtime Stories, episode number A4. Hope you enjoy it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this out of the way so that way it can be more easier. I'm not going to do the book, all of this for too long, but that's just me. Stay tuned for the next one, which is the part 2 of Believe in Yourself, where that's the place to start for what we learned from Arthur, Mark Brown. Until next time, this is Lou Jarvis, goodbye, peace out, baby. We'll get more bedtime stories episodes you guys pursue. Till then, just it out. See ya.